Happy Monday. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I choose to rejoice and I choose to be glad in it. God has been so good to us. We were allowed to make it through the rigors of yesterday and last week, and we arrived here at a brand new morning with brand new mercy intact. Isn't God good? Well, we thank you for joining us here once again on this devotional platform, Life Flow Daily Devotion. I am excited for the opportunity to bring content to this page that will encourage you in your walk, that will cause you to draw closer to God, and that will help you get your mornings off to a phenomenal start. Well, as you know, I don't need to tell you, we've been in this pandemic for quite a while, and things may seem to be uncertain. Maybe there was a word you received from God on the last year, and you expected things to go a certain way, and you had no idea that you would face the challenges you are facing right now. Well, I want to encourage you this Monday morning to adjust your perspective. Change your vantage point. See it differently. In the book of Numbers, chapter 13, we arrived at an event that was life-changing for the course of the nation of Israel. God had delivered them from Egypt. They had survived the Red Sea. They had survived all the rigors of the wilderness. And now they are arriving on the edge of the borders of the Promised Land. At this point, he encourages Moses to choose 12 leaders from the 12 tribes of Israel that they may scout out the land, and so they can see for themselves the things that God had promised them. Well, here is something interesting that takes place. After they scouted the land and brought back some of its produce, they said, "The land is indeed plenteous and bountiful, just as you said it would be, but there are giants there." They went on to say that we look like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we look like grasshoppers in their eyes as well. They could not see the blessing, the promised blessing, because they were too busy focusing on the obstacle. I want you to know today, your natural eyes will cause you to miss the blessings of God. Don't allow your eyes to make you forfeit the things that God has promised you in your hearing. God said it would be exactly what it was, and by God, you're going to receive it. You're going to obtain it. Just don't faint. I'm reminded of the scripture that says, "Let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season you will reap if you faint not." You just have to see it differently. Don't focus on the obstacle ahead. Focus on the blessing behind. Well, we've made it to the end of another devotional. And until next time, remember this: life happens in the flow.